Building Brands, North American Lighting, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Templeton Funeral Home, and White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning. And our affiliate sponsors, Steve and Lynn Young, Mary Lou Pine Family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Winans Farms, Mark and Holly Winans, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Step Farms and Excavation.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Paris High School. I'm BJ Pheasant here with Lenny Irwin, and we have Paris Tiger Baseball on tap for you today. Taking on Cumberland. The Lady Tigers are playing behind us. They're also hosting Cumberland tonight, so we'll give you a few score updates throughout the evening, let you know how the ladies are doing behind us. Who do we have on the hill for us today, Lenny?
Today, Roush is on the hill for us, so Ethan Curl will be the designated hitter for him, but Gabe did pretty good the last game I did out here. I think he went 4 strong innings, and we got the win, 5-2. So I think that was maybe a week ago today, matter of fact, maybe.
Comes out firing a strike on the first pitch, followed by a ball. 1-1 the count here in the top of the first inning. Driving right to the shortstop. Good snag over there by King. 1 away.
King is playing short today. That's kind of unusual. Parker Sanders has been our shortstop, I think, this year.
Yep, Parker's over at second base.
Yeah, exactly. So
that puts...
We'll bring up Hudson McElravy.
I don't see Rigdon on the roster today. Typically, he's either coming off the bench or starting over at second here lately. So, with Jackson unavailable, they move guys around a bit. 1 ball, 1 strike. The new batter now is Hudson. Oh, how do you say that last name there?
I said McElravy.
McElravy? That works for me.
He's going to be their pitcher, so.
I'll be saying that name a lot. There's a strike on the outside, 2-1. Just missed inside, 3-1. Roush not wasting any time out there on the mound. He gets set, finds his signal, and just fires away.
Swinging and a miss.
Full count.
Well, it's too cold to dilly around out there too long.
It is.
You need to keep your hands warm. And I know the last game I did over here on the girls' diamond, it was brutally cold that day, and the girls were trying to keep their fingers warm.
King with another play. Out of first.
Ty looks pretty comfortable out there at short.
Well, so far, they've all looked, like you said, comfortable. You know, they got a few games under our belts, and they got that first win there last week. And Roush has been throwing some good-looking pitches. Good fielding all around. So the number 3 hitter, Wyatt Jackson, the center fielder. There's a breaking ball up out of the zone. Ball 1. That one down low, 2-0.
You'd rather see him come out, though, and get that first pitch in there for a strike. But
just off the plate there, 3-0.
Wow.
First time he's really been way behind the batter. Guess he was behind 2-0 with the last guy. There's a strike, 3-1. Now 2 outs, 3-1 count. It'll be anything close here he'll be swinging at.
That's
That wasn't
not
close.
I was going to say that got clear to the backstop. So
Yep, I figured he'd have the green light to just crush one there, but he heads down to first. One on, two away. Cade McMecken.
he's their shortstop. So
Outside and low for a ball. Other than the one down in the dirt, he hasn't missed by a whole lot.
there's a swing and a miss.
All right, even the count up 1-1.
That really made it tough the other night doing the girls' game because everybody had their sweatshirts on or their hoodies on or something on, and you couldn't read the numbers, so you just had to trust your lineup and hope that's who was actually.
Which girl had the orange bow in the hair? Which one had the red shoes? You know, whatever you could find. Base hit into center field. Rogers scoops it up and gets it in. 2 on, 2 out. Down to number 5 hitter now.
Wyatt Watkins. He's their designated hitter playing first base. So I'm not sure why
How's that work?
I don't know. That's what I was going to ask you. I'm not sure how that works, how he can be a designated. Maybe he's, what's the point?
And they still just have 9 batters, so they don't have. Yep, I don't know.
I just wrote it down, though, the way he had it, the coach had it on the roster. So
He gets behind in the count. 0-2. Roush changing speeds. Throw a little breaking ball up there. Gets fouled away.
I suppose maybe if they bring in a sub or something, he'll still be the designated hitter, maybe. I don't know.
Ground ball to second. Field it cleanly, throw it to first, and we're out of the inning. They get 2 on board on 1 hit and a walk, but strand them both. Bottom of the first coming up in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Farm Credit Illinois is a proud supporter of the Paris Tigers athletes and the surrounding farm families. Farm Credit blocks appraisal costs and lender fees and defends our borrowing members with free repricings as the market allows. Farm Credit helps farmers score with annual cash patronage. Team up with a cooperative helping farm families succeed and let us help lead your agricultural business to victory. Best of luck, Tigers, this sporting season.
Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris.
It's the bottom of the first inning. All tied up 0 apiece. Leading it off today for the Tigers, I believe, will be Ty King over there at short.
Yep, that's the way I got it. Ty King will be leading it off. Sebastian Doherty will be batting second, playing third. Ethan Curl will be our designated hitter, batting third. He'll be batting for Gabe Roush, doing the pitching. Sean Dunn will be in the cleanup spot, playing first base. Carter Easton will be doing the catching, batting fifth. Batting sixth will be right fielder Kipton Bradford. Batting seventh, playing left field, will be Nathan Trapp. Batting eighth will be our second baseman, Parker Sanders. And batting ninth will be our center fielder, Drew Rogers.
There's the last warm-up pitch, so just about ready to begin here.
On the hill for the Cumberland Pirates is Hudson McElravy. Skinny left-hander.
The Ty stepping into the box now. We'll see what he can do to get us started. He'll watch the first pitch in there on the outside corner for strike one. And puts a rope into center field. Ooh,
Took
how about
a wicked
that?
hop, but he grabbed it barehanded. Good play out there by their center fielder. That's Wyatt Jackson out there in center for them. So made a good snag on that, because if that had bounced on past him, King would have probably ran all day.
That's the kind of hop you'd find out at the old Babe Ruth diamond there at the Legion. You don't see that here too often.
No, not usually.
There's that metal plate out there in the outfield. Catch it once in a while and take a weird hop, but
Doherty fouls that one off back out of play.
Oh, 1 count. King with a short lead over at first, and he'll dive back in. That takes some, I don't know if that takes coordination or if that's just a reaction. Did he mean to grab it barehanded, or just only option he had? Just threw the hand up real quick.
I think that was it, because that ball hit the ground. He was right in front of it, ready to field it, but when it bounced
back to his right, yeah.
Up and away from him, he just had to stick that hand up there and grabbed it. And
one ball, 1 strike. Doherty
there's
drives
a shot
one.
way out to right, but the right fielder's there for the catch.
All right, Lenny, I'm guilty there. I got way too excited. That did not carry like I thought it might.
No, I was like you. I thought it was a lot deeper than it was, but the right fielder hardly moved. And
I thought that's going to one hop to the fence or something. And
that's what I was expecting. But I'm looking through the window plus the screen, and you just got the window.
Yeah, I don't have the screen.
Yeah.
I still got excited. I'll blame the fence. I guess you got the fence too. It wasn't even deep enough to move King. He was off the bag pretty good.
Ethan steps in and takes the first pitch for a strike.
That one
there
gets
goes
away.
King getting down to second on that one.
Evens the count up. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Cold weather, though, that baseball's not going to carry well.
That is true. By the time it warms up, their season's over. Whoa.
Big swing and a miss at that one.
Got way out ahead of it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Could have gone a long way if he'd touched it. That one gets away
There's
too.
another one that skips back to the fence. So now we got an RBI. Real promising if Ethan can just get anything past the infield.
And if you're King down there in third, stay on your toes. He's already put 2 in the backstop. He just shook the catcher off twice. And missed outside. Full count, 3-2. Fouls it away. Defense playing straight away and fairly deep with 1 out and men on third. Struck him out, 2 down. That'll bring up Sean Dunn.
See what Sean can do here. He's normally a pretty solid hitter.
Lefty on lefty. They'll take the first pitch for a strike. Sean's got some good contact skills. He just does a good job of getting the bat on the ball.
Pulled that one foul over to the Cumberland dugout, so he's behind in the count now. No balls, 2 strikes.
He's not going to lead the team in home runs, but he makes good contact, does a good job of taking what the pitcher gives him. So with an 0-2 count, he may not get much here. Pops it up to the first baseman for out number 3. The Tigers get a leadoff single, and they strand him on third. Top of the second coming up. 0-0 score here on the Paris Sports Network.
With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers! North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season. Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Stuart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stuart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics.
0-0 top of the second inning. Over on the ladies' side, they are also scoreless in the top of the second inning. And it looks like Cumberland just let off with a single over there. So they're at least 1 batter ahead of us here.
All right, coming up for the Pirates, it'll be Maddox Miller, Grant Keyser, and Lance Locke. Miller steps in. He'll be playing second base today for Cumberland.
Here's the first pitch from Roush. Fouled back over the backstop.
Nope, it hit the top and kicked back in. Carter snags it.
I was already looking over the fence to see who it was going to hit over here. Cringing a little bit. Glad the net caught it. Ball, 1-1.
Low and away. Ball 2.
Make that 2 balls and no strike, or 1 strike with the foul.
There it is.
One.
Yeah, it is. Nice curveball there. Ooh, must have just been low.
Full count.
Got him.
There it goes down, swinging, 1 away.
Left fielder, number 34, Grant Keyser, steps in.
Ooh, high heat there. Got him to swing at ball 1. Did it again. 0-2. Putting it right up there at the top of the zone. Just can't catch up to it. No, wouldn't chase that one. 1-2. No, missed inside. 2-2.
Called strike 3 right there on the corner.
Got him on the curve. All he could do is Keyser just kind of look up at the dugout and walk off the field. Big breaking ball for the strike. 2 down, nobody on. Who do we have here? Lance Locke.
Yep, number 4. He's their catcher. Oh, inside it nicked him.
Man on first, 2 away. Back to the top of the order with McMecken.
Nope, we got the number 9 hitter.
Oh, we do. My computer cord's covering here. Bryson Weber.
There you go. He's their right fielder.
I'll blame the cable here. Laying on the name. The Lady Tigers have made it into the bottom of the second. They're scoreless. Pickoff move over to Furs. Not in time. No balls, no strikes as the right fielder settles in and takes the first pitch low. 1-0.
Got a pretty good lead over there, too. That was low as well for 2-0.
Interesting seeing Carter down there behind the plate pointing out to right field and telling Bradford to, where to play, get him off the line a little bit. He was playing a little close. I think he was ready to try to back up first base if he fired it down there. And he walked him. He's put 2 on now after getting the first 2 out. Carter, is he just a sophomore?
Yeah.
I thought so. It's a kind of a leadership role there, telling, the kind of the quarterback on the field, telling players where to be. You like to see that from a young guy, taking some responsibility there. 0-1 count.
Yeah, your catcher's usually kind of the general on the field, that's for sure. Kind of like the quarterback on the football team.
Outside for a ball. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Yeah, we got 2 outs. Let's get this one and get out of this inning. Uh-oh.
Gets away for a moment. Everybody stays put. 3-1 count. Gabe rolling along through the first couple outs. He's in a little bit of a jam here. All he needs is 1 solid pitch. Fouled away. And I don't think anybody's going to get to it. I can't see over there.
No, it's definitely out of play. So that makes the count full, though. So
3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, and 2 on here in the top of the second inning. Pickoff move back to second.
good snag out there by Sanders.
Rogers was heading in. I'm glad he was paying attention too, because that was close. Sanders had to catch that on the shortstop side of the bag.
I was say the runners were moving. But
Fouls it away.
makes sense though. 2 balls, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. So something's going to happen on that pitch, one way or another. So.
Yep. You're either going to get to the dugout real fast, or you're going to round the next bag. Fouled straight back. Real good at bat here by McMecken, though. He's laid off the bad pitches, and he's just fighting the others off.
If he can't hit them, he's like you said, he's fouling them off and staying alive. And got him, swing and a miss.
Got him with the curve. Tigers get out of the inning, no hits. They strand 2. Bottom of the second coming up, scoreless here on the Paris Sports Network.
Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year.
Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
Bottom of the second inning coming up. The Tigers are scoreless here with Cumberland. Looking over at the Lady Tigers. And they're going into the top of the third now, and they are scoreless as well. Tigers rolling at times, and then they kind of get themselves in trouble. And they get out of it, and then they... kind of a pattern going so far in this one, so... see what we can do offensively here to start things off. Carter Eastham coming to the plate. He'll be followed by Bradford, I believe, and then Trapp.
Trapp, yep. I believe this will be the first game that I've seen Nathan start, so he's anchored down left field out there today for us. Carter fouls that one right straight back here to the screen.
Tell you what, every time I run across him, I think he's grown another inch.
Takes that one low for a ball. Evens the count at 1-1.
Outside, 2-1. Catcher set up outside. McMecken just missed his mark. Turns on this one, fouls it out of play.
Well, that'll even things up again at 2-2. Carter chokes up about an inch on that bat.
All the way to the backstop. Full count.
Catcher's not very big, but I mean, he comes straight up out of that and still couldn't reach it.
Tough play at short, throw to first. They had plenty of time.
Yeah, backhanded, nice play by the shortstop. So Goes 6-3 for the first out. And bring up Bradford.
I'll take outs like that, make
Yeah,
contact.
as long as you're hitting the ball hard, sooner or later they're going to find a hole.
That they will. Bradford playing right field today, settles in. Swings and misses at the first pitch for a 0-1 count. Ooh, called strike, just nicked the outside corner. You watch Kipton play, whether he's throwing, whether he's batting, he puts his whole body into it every time. Got fooled on that one, strike 3. Here's Nathan Trapp. Comes up with 2 out, nobody on.
He swung and missed.
Yeah.
Not sure what all the extracurricular activity going on here in the press box was, but
Spikes are noisy on the stairs. I'll get
they
that.
are, yeah. After they knocked over something down there getting up here.
Sounded worse than it was, though, I think.
I think so.
Way outside for a ball, 1-2.
There's a shot that's going to get down for a hit.
All right. Tigers got 1 on with 2 away.
Trap Motors down to first.
And we move along to second baseman Parker Sanders.
And that's only the second hit of the ball game for us, so see if Parker can do something now. He fouled it off the screen.
Down at the bottom of the order here for the Tigers. Typically where you put your weaker hitters, but boy, they play such a big park, so if they get on, and you get back up to the top of the order, good things can happen when your bottom of your lineup hits well.
Takes that one outside and low for a ball.
So getting Trapp on base could lead to some good things here. We'll see what Parker can do. Checks the runner. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Way up high and away. 2-1. Like Cumberland got a run for the lady against the ladies back there. Shows bunt, changes his mind. 3 balls, 1 strike. Now they've got 2 runs on the board. So the ladies trail 2-0 in the top of the 3rd.
And there's only 1 out, so
Ball 4. We've got 2 on now. And up to bat, center fielder Drew Rogers. See what Drew sees on his first pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
that one skips low in the dirt.
Good job there by the catcher to keep it in. That was Locke that just kept it in front of him. Kept the runners at bay. Another swing and a miss. 1-2. High chopper to short. Throw to first is in time. Good stretch there. And that ends the inning. Tigers get a couple on, but they leave them both. We go to the top of the third. 0-0 against Cumberland here on the Paris Sports Network.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris.
Top of the third inning, no score yet here at Paris High School. The ladies, though, gave up another run. Lenny, they're trailing 3-0, and looks like they're going to bat now in the bottom of the third. So they're a half inning ahead of us.
All right, we're ready for the top of the third as the pitcher, McElravy, steps in. Grounded out to short last time up.
Strike on the first pitch. Missed there, 1-1.
Swing and a miss on that one.
All right, Gabe, let's throw a strike here. Not quite. 2-2. That one fouled straight back. Everybody along the softball diamond grabbed the back of their heads and ducked. Not sure where it landed, but you just hear heads up and they all curl and wait for impact. Missed outside. Full count, 3-2.
That one's it's foul, but grabbed it, comes in and makes the catch. So
Right on the foul line. One away. Tigers already sending somebody down to the bullpen. Roush only threw 2 1/3 scoreless, but I bet he's gone 5 pitchers or more against just about everybody he's faced today. Not too many of those 1-2 pitch outs.
no. There's a strike.
1-1 count.
This will be their center fielder, Wyatt Jackson. Strike 2.
There you go. He just needs to throw his hat off every time.
Got him.
Oh, boy.
Big, nice breaking curveball there. That looked good all the way up here.
When he's on with that, he's put a couple guys out with it today. Just froze him.
2 up, 2 down. Bring up the shortstop, Cade McMeechan.
We need to get pronunciations with some of these names.
Yeah, probably. How are you pronouncing it?
Meccan, I think.
Okay. Well, that works too.
Since there's only one E. It's a different spelling there. 2-0 count. Against Cade.
There you go. That's pretty simple.
Yep. The shortstop. We're on a first name basis. And a flare into center field. How about that play by Parker Sanders?
Wow, that was.
Great catch out there, and shallow center field by Parker Sanders ends the inning. Woo, bottom of the third coming up. Let's see if we can carry that momentum to the plate. We'll be right back here on the Paris Sports Network.
The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events. Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery.
Bottom of the third inning. Tigers looking to get on the board here. Scoreless against Cumberland.
Well, we've only got 2 hits, so Rouse has went 3 full so far. And I think he's only gave up 1 hit. Yeah, he's only gave up 1 hit, so.
Both pitchers, when they have been in trouble, it's because they've put themselves in trouble.
I was gonna say, he's walked a couple, hit a batter. He's had some guys on first and second a couple times, but
We made it as far as third in the first inning.
with King, and King's stepping in now.
Leading it off here in third. Lady Tigers in the top of the fourth inning in a 3-0 game, trailing Cumberland. King says, I've got to hit once today, so he takes a big hack at the first one up in his eyes for strike 1. Another swing and a miss. 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Doherty waiting on deck, and Curl in the hole.
And that one skips away from the catcher for ball 2.
Bounced off his face mask. The 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Called strike 3.
1 down. Brings up Sebastian Doherty, the third baseman today.
He flew out to right field on a ball that I thought, like you said, I thought it was hit a lot harder than it was, but I'm guessing the wind must have knocked it down. Because I thought when he first hit it, I thought it was going all the way to the fence, and the right fielder never even moved and just made the catch. So
What is the wind doing today?
it's coming out of the northeast.
Yeah, so it is blowing in a little bit.
2 balls, no strikes.
Not terribly windy yet. We've had a lot of windy games so far.
It's just cold.
Yeah. Foul out of play. Everybody gives up on it. 2-2.
I suppose back when I was 16, 17, it wouldn't have mattered. I'd have been out there playing too, but right now it doesn't even seem appealing.
Yeah. I tend to put on a little more layers now than I would have back then, that's for sure.
Called strike.
Yeah. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count. Doherty waiting on the 3-2 pitch. Walks
And he
him.
walks.
All right, base runner on. Brings up Ethan Curl, Sean Dunn on deck. Misses on the first one, 1-0. Outside, 2-0. McElravy not happy with that last pitch. You can see the body language going back to the mound. Gets this one crushed deep left field, way back, and it's going to one-hop the fence. They're going to send Doherty all the way from first.
And he's going to make it.
Curl trying to make it to third. He's going to head first
He's
slide.
going to make it too. So,
Give him a double.
yep, Ethan's going to be in there at the double and an RBI.
And the Tigers on the board now, 1-0.
Goes to third on the throw home.
They might have had a play on Doherty if they'd cut that off. It got away and had to roll all the way to the catcher. There was no way they were going to get him there. And it also prevented him from having a play on Curl at third. Had they cut that ball off, I think they might have had a play at home and kept Curl at second.
Good possibility.
Good heads-up base running by the Tigers. Oh, Dunn was aiming
Yeah, he was.
way out there with that one.
He took a big, healthy cut, that's for sure. Trying to get an RBI himself. He loved coming up to bat with only one out and a guy on third. Even a long fly ball brings in the run, so.
Reach for one outside, pops it up. Third base, nope, now short calling for it. And that's out number 2. So 2 away, 1 on.
Brings up Carter Eastham. See what Carter can do now. We'd sure be nice to get that extra run in. There's
Ground
a shot
ball.
right back to the pitcher.
Gonna take his time before flipping it over to first for out number 3. All right, an RBI double by Curl gets the Tigers on the board. They lead 1-0 going into the top of the 4th. Back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195.
Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark counties since 1950.
It's the top of the 4th inning with the Tigers on top 1-0. Swing and a miss, a quick strike 1 to the batter here, Wyatt Watkins, the first baseman. The Lady Tigers are on the board. Finally, they trail 3-1 in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Fouled that one off, so he's behind in the count now. No balls, 2 strikes. Ralph's still wheeling and dealing, so put him away on this one, Gabe.
He does.
He did. I like it. Save that arm a little bit.
The right fielder for the Cumberland ladies just snagged one down around her ankles for a big out number 2 in foul territory. That's kind of an impressive catch.
Look out.
High inside, ball 1.
This will be the second baseman, Maddox Miller. He struck out his last time up.
Takes a strike looking there, 1-1. He's about as far back in that box as he can get. Misses there.
Looked pretty good. Must have been a little low.
High and outside. 3-1. Fly ball center field. Rogers taking a few steps back and makes the play for out number 2. Quick 2 outs here for Cumberland. Number 34, Keyser.
Yep. Their left fielder.
Just a little low on that one. 1-0. One and one.
Swing and a miss.
1-2. Roush has been locked in so far this inning.
Got him. That'll do it.
Quick 1, 2, 3 for the Tigers here, sending Cumberland back in order. We go to the bottom of the fourth. The Tigers 1 and Cumberland nothing here on the Paris Sports Network.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank and Trust has you covered. They can even help you with investment options and online banking. At locations in Paris, Crispin, Georgetown, and Marshall, they're always ready with the services you need. Look them up online at longviewbt.com. The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors for their support of Paris Tiger Athletics: the Mary Lupine family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Mark and Holly at Winans Farms, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Steve and Lynn Young.
Farm Credit Illinois is a proud supporter of the Paris Tigers athletes and the surrounding farm families. Farm Credit blocks appraisal costs and lender fees and defends our borrowing members with free repricings as the market allows. Farm Credit helps farmers score with annual cash patronage. Team up with a cooperative helping farm families succeed and let us help lead your agricultural business to victory. Best of luck, Tigers, this sporting season.
Bottom of the fourth inning, Bradford leading it off for the Tigers. Outside on the first pitch for a ball.
Tigers will send up Bradford, Trapp, and Sanders. So swing and a miss at a high one.
Yep.
They look good up there in your eyes, but man, you can't hit them.
Nope, he was nowhere close to that one. Give him one in the zone here. Lays off that one in the dirt. 2-1 count.
This umpire reminds me a lot of me when I umped. He's always moving out of the way because he sees where the pitch is going and he's moving.
He's not going to get hit. High and away. 3-1 count.
That's the way I did when I umped a lot. I moved a lot too. I didn't want to get hit either. And you got all that protection on. There's a walk.
Doesn't mean you want to take an 80-mile earn the chop, so. One on, nobody out. Lady Tigers in the top of the fifth inning, trailing Cumberland 3-1 behind us. And time called.
Yeah, coach is going out and talk to McElravy. What's Bradford doing? Going to
just coming to talk.
Coming to talk, I guess, while he's putting his sliding sleeve on, or sliding mitt, whatever you call that. I don't know. We never had stuff like that when we played.
It's like an oven mitt. Try to protect those fingers when they slide.
Didn't see too much of those things till, who was it, third baseman for the Cubs, Chris Bryant, when I don't know what he did to that hand, but it seemed like right after that, it seemed like everybody started having those.
It's kind of like the first guy you saw with like the cover on the ear.
Yep.
And suddenly the whole league had a cover on the ear, and now you see it come down around the jawline. Good bunt. That's going to advance the runner to second.
Good job by Trapp, though. He done done what he was supposed to do, sacrificed the runner over to second to get him in scoring position. So
that was probably part of the strategy that they went over there and talked about.
I'm sure.
Brings up Parker Sanders with a runner on second and one away. Outside for a ball. I think Chris Bryant also started that trend of the cupping. Did you see that? Where the glass bowls that they would heat up and put on his back? And basically it would like create a vacuum and suck your back up into that little glass bowl.
Oh, yeah?
And when you're done, you've got equivalent of a big giant hickey on your back, a big bruise. And the idea was it would create some blood flow there from the swelling and look to help it heal faster by kind of injuring it or something. It was
kind of weird.
Yeah, go look up Chris Bryant and the cupping.
Well, Sanders draws the walk. So
2 on.
now it's going to bring up, well, who is it bringing up? Looks like 14. It's pitch hitting maybe.
Caleb Brinkley coming in. You don't need a number, just look at the hair, Lenny. You see the locks flowing out behind the helmet. You got Caleb up there. He'll take strike on the first pitch.
I didn't know, so I'm glad you told me that.
Comes into pinch run a lot and goes in first. You can't see the number, but got the hair hanging out of the helmet. That's him. Swing and a miss there. Strike 2. Two on, one away. Here's the 0-2 pitch from.
Oh, he's choked way up on that bat, so.
And lays off of that one. 1-2.
Got a big wide stance. So I'm guessing he's just a contact hitter. He doesn't see a whole lot of power there anyway.
2 balls, 2 strikes. You're right, though. He has choked up quite a bit. Oh.
He's got a good eye. I'll give him that. Those last couple have been pretty close to be taken with 2 strikes.
Yes, they have. The umpire talking to the pitcher.
Not sure what that was all about. Maybe he wasn't coming completely set. And
I think giving him a warning there as far as like not trying to get a balk or anything. Walked him, bases loaded. Cumberland calling time again, and
they'll have to make a change this time, won't they?
I think so,
This is
yeah.
the second visit, so.
I think your first baseman may come over. The kid in the white sweatshirt, they've sent him out to center field. Looks like the left fielder came in. Another lefty.
Well, it's the same number. It's still.
I think that's 34.
Oh, is it 30? Okay.
Grant Kiesler, the left fielder, came in.
I just seen the 4 on it, and I thought, well, that's the same number, but I'm with you now. Okay. So what's McElravy doing then?
Well, he's standing over there around the first base side here at the moment. But the first baseman's still out there, too. All the infielders, now he's leaving the field.
No, he's getting a first baseman's glove. Looks like he must be going to play first. So.
Well, somebody better tell the first baseman.
That's probably why he's a designated hitter. He's going to stay in the lineup and bat, but he's not going to play first anymore.
Okay.
Be my guess.
Yep.
But now we don't know who's out in left field, so the kid in the white sweatshirt, that's all we know.
Yeah, the roster has uniform numbers but does not have sweatshirt descriptions. So he is the player to be named later. Now out there in left field. The important thing, though, is that bases are loaded, and we've only got one out here in the bottom of the fourth inning. The Lady Tigers have made it into the bottom of the fifth. They have 2 outs, still trailing Cumberland 3-1. Every game I've done out here so far this year, I think sun has been an issue for the right fielders.
Not today.
Not today. No.
Not today. I seen a little bit of sun early this morning, but other than that, that's about it.
Ty King back to the top of the order with the bases loaded, 1 away. Kiesler on the mound, though. He throws a mite harder than McElravy does. Both of them left-handed. First pitch in there for a strike. One and one.
Inside and low for ball 2.
Missed on that one. 3-1 the count.
Yeah, we'll take the walk. That'll be another run.
Oh.
King thought it was, but the ump thought different.
I was there with him. I thought we had one. Just got the corner. Dribbled it over to third. Going to step on third. Is that a dead ball?
Oh, okay.
They fouled off. Must have fouled it off his foot. Or hit it off his foot.
Well, he's limping, so.
Oh, I didn't see the contact.
I just seen the ball rolling down to third baseman, and so I thought.
Figured he got over the top of it. It didn't go down there very fast, but. Ty steps back in with a 3-2 count. And takes
now
ball
he gets
4.
a walk, so.
Runs in. Tigers up 2-0. Still just 1 away. Bases loaded for Sebastian Doherty. Coach Chambers down there still checking King out at first base. You know, Ty's down there saying, I've had worse. We'll x-ray it later.
Well, being this cold, I'm sure it just stings.
Oh, a lot. Coming in on the wild pitch. We got another run.
We do. Parker Sanders scoots in on the pass ball.
So a 1-1 count. 2 on. Tigers up 3-0. Lady Tigers heading out now for the top of the 6th inning. Still trailing Cumberland 3-1. Out of the zone for a ball. 2-1. That one in the dirt. 3-1. So Kiesler's come in, and he throws a little harder, but the control has not been there for the first few batters.
Wow. There's a shot out to deep left.
Nice play by the left fielder. Sweatshirt boy comes in and makes a sliding catch. That had a good slice to it. He played that perfectly out there for out number 2, but the Tigers tag in another run, RBI for Doherty. And Paris leads 4-0. That had a good launch on it and just sliced right to the left fielder there, Lenny.
Yep.
If that had stayed straight, that'd have been a hit. Curl rips one down the third base side for a single. Got over the top of that one and ripped it right down the line. 2 on, 2 out. Runners at the corners. Setting the table now for Sean Dunn. Got away, but just died right there.
Did.
Way too close to the plate, so everybody stays put.
Clay says update is 3-1, so in the 6th, which we knew that. We see the scoreboard.
Glad he's keeping us posted. High fly ball, shallow right center, second base calling it, makes the play. That'll end the inning, but the Tigers get 3. They lead 4-0 going into the top of the 5th. They'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris. With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers!
North American Lighting is the leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season.
I knew that. I was just testing you.
Did I pass the test?
Yep.
I passed the test. My RBI knowledge. 4-0. Just for you listening in on our conversation, our private conversation here. You don't get an RBI on a pass ball. So we got 4 runs, only 3 RBIs on there. Who's got the RBIs for us today?
Well, Ty King got 1, Sebastian Doherty's got 1, and Ethan Curl's got 1.
All right. And the other one is belongs to the pitcher on the other team. First pitch, a ball.
Okay, this should be their catcher, Lance Locke, stepping in. Oh, man, that didn't look good.
2-0 count.
I'm not sure what was wrong with that pitch, though.
A little high there, I think.
Must have been. It looked like the same place the last one was, and I thought that one looked pretty good.
shorter batter, not a lot of zone to work with there.
And that one skips through the legs, so that'll be a ball 4 on 4 straight pitches.
All right, let's get some contact here. We're going to have a courtesy runner. That was the catcher that was batting. Coming in to run looks like number 30, Isaac Venata.
This will be their right fielder, Bryson Weber, number 5.
That pitch also up high. And Cumberland has added 2 more runs on the Lady Tigers in the top of the 6th inning. They now lead 5-1.
Ooh. Just missed him inside.
There's a strike. First one of the inning, I think.
It is, yeah.
2-1 count. The runner on first. Misses up high and away again.
3-1. Sometimes when you get a little tired, you forget to bend your back, and those pitches stay up high like that.
Especially when it's cold and you're a little stiff out there. Good looking strike, too. Full count.
Walked him. Back-to-back walks.
The runner heading down to third. Home plate umpire going to get some explanation here. I'm
not sure what he got to go to third for, though.
I'm not sure. Now, if Coach Tar wants a explanation, or if he's just gonna come out to chat here.
Maybe both.
I got his explanation on the way out there.
I think that's going to be it for Roush.
Yeah, I think the back-to-back walks did him in. I think if he had come out and walked through this inning, we might have seen a change at the top of the 6th anyhow, because they've already had Braden Rogers out there warming up. So I think his pitches were numbered when he came out in this inning anyhow. But the back-to-back walks now put runners at the corners.
You said it's 19 Braden Rogers?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, I'm going to put him down here.
Fires a strike in there, his first warm-up pitch, and bounces the next one to the backstop. So I don't know what we're going to see out of him here.
He was pretty solid the other day. He came in relief for let's see, what did he do? Well, I don't know what he did. He came in relief, though, I think in the 4th inning, and I think he gave up 1 run. There's a couple hits. Looks like he might have gave up 2 hits, 1 walk. struck out 5, maybe.
Defense going back into position, so just about ready to go there. He fires a strike right down the middle. No out, 2 on with the runners at the corners. The batter is number 32. Back to the top of the order, aren't we here?
Yep. Blake.
That's Blake, yep, the
Yep.
third baseman. Runner going, they'll check it, let him go on down to second. They'll just concede that base and run the runner back to third. Second and third now with nobody out. High for a ball, 2-0. Lady Tigers have added a couple more runs in the bottom of the 6th. They trail 5-3.
And it looks like maybe they're still batting and nobody out.
Base hit up the middle. It's
Yep.
going to score 1,
For
maybe
sure,
2.
probably 2. No, they
Oh,
cut.
good
hold
cut
him.
off.
Good cut off by Sean.
Done in perfect position there to cut off that throw and keep the runner at third. So 1 run in, Cumberland trailing 4-1, and they have runners at the corners after the single there by Blake. So still runners at the corners, runner going, and they're going to let him have second.
So now we're still at second and third. Nobody out.
There's a strike. The batter now, number 44, Hudson McElravy.
Strike 2, yes. He's playing first base now.
Interestingly, pitched left-handed, fields left-handed.
Bats right-handed. Yeah, I thought that too last time he was up. Calls time, steps out.
Ground ball back up the middle. Scooped up. Throws off the bag. He's safe. Sanders made a good play out there. The throw to first, though, off the mark. Pulls Dunn off the bag. Another run scores. Paris up 4-2. And again, runners at the corners with nobody out. And Easton wants timeout for a moment.
This will bring up number 22, Wyatt Jackson, the center fielder.
Pickoff move over to first. A little late.
Yeah, they went to third first. I think maybe if they'd have went to first right off the get-go, they might have had him.
It was high for a ball, 1-0. Runners going. They're going to throw it down there this time. Tag was off the mark a little bit. I think they were hoping Easton went out there to try to get on the same page with that pickoff move. On the first pitch, they've just gone to second the last two times they've had guys at first and third. I think he was hoping they'd jump off the bag there and we could just throw him out. Swing and a miss. 2 strikes. 1 ball. There's the 1-2 pitch. Oh,
Called strike.
Froze him on that one.
That's 1 out.
Like a 52-mile-an-hour curveball there or something. It was just dropped right into the zone.
This should be their shortstop, Cade. He takes the first pitch for a ball.
Lady Tigers have 2 outs here with a couple on. Still in the bottom of the 5th, or bottom of the 6th over there.
Swing and a miss.
Move the count to 1 ball, 1 strike.
Must have foul tipped it a little bit because the umpire called time, went out and dusted off the plate, and he's talking to Carter, asking him if he's okay.
Appears to be. One ball, 1 strike, 2 on with 1 away.
McMicken steps back in.
That's high. 2-1. Oh, no.
That one gets past Carter, and the runner from third scores easily.
Suddenly, this game's got a lot more interesting this inning, Lenny.
Yep. They pushed 3 across, got a runner on third. Three and 1 count to McMicken. And he walks. So we're back to the corner thing again. The designated hitter comes up, Wyatt Watkins. He was playing first, but when they brought in the left fielder to pitch, the pitcher went to first and
short fly ball into right field's going to drop.
Yeah, it is. Not a chance for Bradford.
Still runners at the corners, and we have a tie game now, 4-4. And Coach Tarr calls time again.
Well, in Sanders' defense, he was going over to cover the bag because the runner on first was going to second, or that might have been his play, but there's no chance Bradford was going to get it because it was barely in the outfield grass.
Just some weak contact and turns into a run because of the extra guys we've put on base.
Well, the first 2 guys up both walked, and they both scored. The third guy up, he singled and scored. The fourth guy up reached on an error and scored. Jackson struck out. Well, I guess he was called out on strikes. And then, let's see, what, McMecken, he walked. And then Watkins just singled.
First pitch for a strike. Lady Tigers got bases loaded in the bottom of the 6th. Still trailing by 2 with 2 outs.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. This is Maddox Miller, their second baseman.
And the ladies strike out to end the inning. Still trailing by 2, go top of the 7th next. I like these 0-2 counts. We haven't seen many of those.
No. Up high now for a ball. Well, Miller, let's see, his first time up was in the 2nd inning. He struck out and he flew out to center, so he's 0 for 2 today. I'd like to keep it that way, make it 0 for 3. Takes that one outside and wide for a ball.
I like the 0-3 because if you keep it 0-2, that means he's going to walk. I don't want that. Two count. And the dirt gets stopped by Carter. Full count. Well, getting ahead 0-2 doesn't help a lot
No,
when you...
not when you throw the next 3 way out of the zone.
Not even tempting. Three-two. Pops it up. Rogers has it in center field, makes the play. Runner tagging at third, long throw in. No cutoff. And Cumberland takes the lead now 5-4. 2 outs.
And it'll bring up the pitcher now, Grant Keyser.
Oh.
Went fishing after that one. That was definitely up high.
Uh-huh. Got a little help there. 0-1. Just missed outside. 1-1. Way up high there. 2-1.
Well, we need to get this guy out. Otherwise, it's going to mess up my scorebook.
Uh-oh. Come on, guys. Do it for Lenny's scorebook. Ooh, might have got some help there.
Might have. We'll take it. 2-2 the count now. Got a guy on first. 2 outs. Oh, just missed.
Full count again. 3-2. Runner's going and
Swing and a miss. Got him. Yes, sir.
He's going to hear about that on the way home. That'll end the inning, though. Cumberland nets 5 runs in the inning, and they lead 5-4. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics.
Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year.
Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
It's 5-4, Cumberland on top here at the top of the 5th inning. No, bottom of the 5th inning. I got to fix that on the scoreboard here.
Yep.
Here we go, down arrow. Now we got it.
Should bring up our catcher, Carter Eastham, if my books are right. Looks like it is. Looks like Carter's stepping in. I'm glad Roger struck that last guy out, though, because that kept my scorebook good. I didn't have to put it over in the next line.
That's good. I hope we bat around here and mess your scorebook up.
Well, that'd be fine if it's on our side. I don't have a problem.
Okay, just on their side.
Their side, yeah.
Keep it pretty. I get it. No balls. 1 strike. 2 strikes after that one.
Ooh.
That one made me flinch.
About got you, Beads.
Made me flinch.
That was coming right at you, pal.
If I was operating the camera, it'd be pointing at the ceiling because I was practically under the table there on that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, I think that hit him. Yeah.
Yeah. People don't typically dance like that unless it did. Ouch. He's thinking, I'll take that courtesy runner now, Coach.
Yeah, no kidding. Bring him out right now. I'm ready to go sit back down and get something on that leg.
Well, it might be better off standing on the bag. You go and sit down in the dugout and start getting dressed.
Keep moving,
and
yeah.
We'll get stiff.
Okay, 21's a pinch runner. Who we got coming in for him?
21 is Jackson Rigdon.
Okay.
I didn't see him on the list of subs. Thought maybe he wasn't here, but he's on the roster on the right side. He'll get a decent lead over at first. Showing bunt down the third base side. No play at second. Throw to first is on the mark. Sacrifice works. Moves the runner up to second. Now the tying run at second base.
Oh, Bradford did his job, though. He sacrificed the runner over.
Down the dirt for a ball.
Nathan Trapp steps in. Nathan's had a decent day today. He's had a single and a sacrifice.
Sorry about the delay. I had to text the wife back. Kids are trying to kidnap a cat they found in the parking lot.
Uh-oh.
No more cats. We have plenty of pets.
Whoa, that just about got him.
3-1 count. Having a fur in our house the way it is. Runner at second. And now a runner at first. 2 on and only 1 away.
Nathan jogs down to first with the walk, so
Brings up Parker Sanders.
Parker's had 2 walks today and scored a run.
Takes a strike on the first pitch. Lady Tigers gave up another run in the top of the 7th. They trail 6-3 with 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Boy, they got ahead of us.
Pulled that one foul.
2 strikes. Hopefully they can find a little 7th inning magic here and rally back.
Well, they got 2 outs.
Well, they hit him and send him to first. Bases loaded.
That'll load the bases, yep.
All right. Rogers at the plate. Bases loaded. 1 away. First pitch outside for a ball. Inside corner, strike 1.
Swing and a miss.
1-2 the count. Fouls it back. Not sure where it landed. The Lady Tigers have ended their game. They lost to Cumberland tonight, 6-3 in 7 innings. We got bases loaded, a 1-2 count for Rogers. And he strikes him out. 2 down. Brings up King.
All right, we got 2 out. Base is full, so we got to have something happen here.
About got one there. Good stop by the catcher. 1-0 the count. Just foul. 1-1. Looking at some of the college basketball scores today and yesterday, and I noticed number 13 Yale beat Auburn. Bit of an upset there.
A little bit, yeah.
Inside for a ball, 2-1. Ball there. 3-1. That one didn't miss by a whole lot.
Well, we'll take the walk.
Absolutely.
That'll tie the game up anyway.
There it is. Tie game. Five the score. Bases still loaded. Sebastian Doherty with a chance now to put the Tigers on top. And I also saw where you mentioned Kansas just eked out one over Sanford. They almost lost as well to a 13.
Big swing and a miss there by Sebastian. Let's see, what's Doherty done today? Flew out to right, walked in the third, flew out to left in the fourth.
He's got a 1-1 count now with the bases loaded. Look at that hop. That's going to lead two in.
That got through.
All right. 2 RBI single to Doherty. And the Tigers go up 7-5. That was a timely hit with 2 out and the bases full. Runners at the corners now. 2 away for Ethan Curl. Poor second baseman. That thing just took a hop and it just ate him up.
It did.
Strike 1. All he could do is put his head down and save himself. Doherty just ripped that one through there. Fouled back, out of play. 0-2 the count.
Well, let's see. Today, Ethan struck out in the first. He doubled, made it all the way to third, in the third. Singled in the fourth. Got an RBI.
Strikes out there. The catcher dropped the ball and had to throw it down to first to get him out. Tigers leave a couple, but they score 3. They lead 7-5. We'll be back with the top of the 6th right after this on the Paris Sports Network.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris. The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events.
Like I said,
It's the top of the 6th inning. And the Tigers now lead by 2, 7-5. New pitcher on the mound for the Tigers, Drew Rogers.
well, Lance Locke, their catcher's leading it off again this inning.
Quick 2 balls and no strikes. Three 0.
Got that one on the corner. Got the call.
3-1.
Looky there, Beads. The sun's coming out a little. Trying to.
I'll take it. Oh,
And he walks him.
1 on.
That's the way last inning started out. Walk, drew the walk.
And got us into trouble. Time call. It's the second time we've seen the umpire chatting with one of the pitchers, just letting them know what's going on there.
And this will bring up Bryson Weber, their right fielder. First pitch in there for a strike.
Good lead over at first. He's going. Ball fouled back. 0-2 the count now.
So do you suppose that was a hit and run, or was that a straight steal, or?
Oh, I want to say hit and run the way he was swinging.
He was swinging hard, and the runner was digging hard. So, I got him on that slow curve.
All right, 1 down. The runner was not going that time.
So now we're back up to the top of the lineup with Blake McMecken.
Drew checks the runner at first. He's going again. Carter couldn't hang on to the ball there. Kind of popped out of his glove as he went through. And the runner moves down to second. 1 away. And a 1-0 count here to the third baseman.
That one skips all the way back to the screen, so.
That's a pretty good skip when you can lean out the window of the press box and snag that if the fence hadn't been there.
Well, if the fence hadn't been there and we'd had the window open, it might have came right on in.
Yeah, I could have snagged that one. That was a big hop. 2-0 count. Three and 0. Walked him on 4 pitches.
It's not a good start.
Runners at the corners. And coach has called time. I think that's our biggest hurdle so far this season has been those
Pitching,
moments
yeah.
where we can't throw strikes.
Yep. Yeah, because we've put 7 runs on the board. That should be enough to win a ball game for you.
Rogers heading back out to center field. Doherty's coming onto the mound now. There we bring it in there.
Well,
That Sanders?
I'm thinking this kid was out in
He was in the outfield.
It looks like 27, yeah.
I think that's Parker Sanders because Jackson Rigdon is playing. He's at second base now.
That makes sense, I guess.
King stays at short. And Dunn at first. So that leaves Bradford in right, Rogers in center.
Trap still out and
Trap
left.
in left, I assume, yep. I can see the back of their numbers. I can't see the fronts of the numbers in the outfield.
Yeah, those little numbers on the front of their jerseys, I'm like you, I can't read them either. So guess we need to get a pair of binoculars up here.
Probably should. I bet Finnegan would let me borrow his. At least they're blue. Annalise's are pink. I'll take Finnegan's.
You don't think you want to have pink binoculars up here in the press box?
I'm a girl dad. I can pull it off.
Yeah, nobody would notice anyway. I mean,
That's true.
as long as we could see, that would be the main thing. Okay, Doherty's going to go to pitch now.
I sure hope he pitches. We need somebody to pitch.
Rogers is back out in center.
Rudders at the corners, one away.
Sanders went from everywhere. He was out in center, and now he's at third.
Doherty steps off the mound, makes everybody go back into place. Runner going to second. Tigers will just eat it and give him that base. A tying run now at second base. Only one away. There's a strike. 1-1 the count.
This will be their first baseman now. Previous pitcher, Hudson McElravy.
Swing and a miss, strike two. Low out of the zone, 2-2 the count. The umpire calling time out in the field. I think he's done it about once with every pitcher so
Just
far.
about,
Just
yeah.
don't be wary of something. Out of the zone, 3-2 the count. Struck him out, 2 down.
And that'll bring up their center fielder now, number 22, Wyatt Jackson. He was walked in the first, struck out in the third, struck out in the fifth.
Bradford can't get to it.
He made a valiant effort, though.
Laid
Head
out.
first dive over there in the old bullpen.
So it's just a long strike. 0-1 the count. Doherty sets and fires. Gets away from Eastham. Everybody's got to stay put. 1-1. Out of the zone again, 2-1.
Must just been a little high because it looked pretty good.
That didn't.
Well, that was low in the dirt. That was ugly.
Eastham, it's all he could do to knock it down. I think he might have taken a shot from that one. A little ginger there as he squats down. Here's 3-1. Ball 4. Base is loaded now. Well, I guess it gives us a force out anywhere, but 2 away.
Brings up their shortstop. Cade Mackin. What's he done today? He singled in the first, popped up to second base in the third, and walked and scored a run in the fifth.
He'll take strike 1 looking that time. Foul tip, strike 2.
All right, put one more right down the pipe and let's get out of this inning.
Sounds good to me. That wasn't a pipe.
No.
That was a gutter. And it brings a run in. Paris only up by 1 now, 7-6. 1-2 the count now to the batter. A tying run down at third base. Two and two. Three and two.
Yeah, I was going to say that one's up high and tight for our ball 3. So
Ball 4.
base is loaded again.
Yep, still 2 down.
Sean ran over to talk to him for a minute, saying, "Hey, Sebastian, it's cold out here.
Yeah.
Let's throw some strikes and get out of this inning." I'm sure that's not what he said, but
Probably not. It makes you wonder sometimes with a pitcher, are they trying to keep the other guy from hitting it and they're not throwing strikes, or can they just not throw strikes? And
sometimes I guess that's pulled that one foul hard first base line.
you know, watch Doherty's release there. Sometimes he'll shorten up that arm. It's not just kind of short arms it up there. Doesn't get the ball up above his head or anything.
Kind of tries to like aim it or place it instead of just letting it.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not a pitching coach by any means.
I mean either, but
2-1 the count. Right down the first
that's
base
fair.
side.
That's fair. That's going down almost to the corner.
It'll clear the bases. Nope,
Yeah.
not quite. Left one over there. Second and third. But they bring in 2 RBIs. And Cumberland leads now 8-7. Missed on that one. 1-0.
This will be their second baseman, Maddox Miller.
Outside, 2-0. There you got one.
As I say, I'm not sure we got too many pitchers left. I know Dunn can pitch, and I think Ty King can pitch, but there's a swing and a miss, strike 2.
I don't even want him striking guys out. Just throw it up there and let him hit it.
Let it hit it, yeah. Let our defense field play for you. But
I don't think our defense would give up 8 runs, really.
strike 3 called.
Got him.
That'll end the inning anyway.
The damage is done. 3 more runs, and the Tigers trail by 1, 8-7, going into the bottom of the 6th. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery. White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195.
Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30.
It's the bottom of the 6th inning. The Tigers down by 1, 8-7. We came back in the last inning, got 3. We need to do that again. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning, we'll start it off with Sean Dunn.
Yep. It'll be, what's Sean done today? He popped up to first, popped up to short, and popped up to second. So he's 0 for 3 today.
The last pop up to short, he really kind of chased one and reached for it out there. Something he doesn't typically do too much, but having a rough day so far. Takes the first one outside. And that one for a strike, 1-1 the count. And the dirt, 2-1. Chops that one. First base fields
That's going to
it.
be trouble. Oh, the first baseman, good job getting over there to cover.
Pitcher beat him to the bag. One away. That'll bring up Carter Eastham.
Well, Carter was hit by a pitch last time up, and the pinch runner came on around to score.
Drives that deep down the left field side.
It's a foul
Foul.
ball.
I saw the puff of brick smoke out there by the fence. I totally lost the ball in the glare of the sun.
Yeah, I didn't.
Reflecting off the window here, I couldn't see it.
I was just watching the umpire, and he started signaling foul, and the left fielder was still running
Ooh. High and tight there. 1-1. Foul back. 1-2. He's swinging hard. I'll get that.
He is.
Lays off a one outside for a ball. 2-2.
All right, I got a question for you.
All right.
Now, is Carter choking up on the bat, or is that one of those little donut spacer things he's got down there on the knob?
Swing and a miss for strike three. I think he's choking up on it a little bit.
Okay. That'll be 2 outs. I'll bring up Kipton Bradford.
Kind of doing that 2-out choke up a little bit thing.
Kipton struck out in the second, walked in the fourth, laid down a beautiful sacrifice in the fifth.
Used to play softball with a guy that would hold the bat so far down low that his pinky finger would actually be off the end of the bat, trying to get even more leverage.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of the opposite of choking up. 0-1 the count. Foul back. Now the count 0-2. You see a lot of guys when they get that second strike, they'll choke up on the bat, go the Anthony Rizzo technique.
Yep.
He kind of made famous there. Swing and a miss. Tigers go down in order. That's the end of the sixth. Top of the seventh coming up with the Tigers down 1. We'll be right back in just a moment here on the Paris Sports Network.
Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark counties since 1950. If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank and Trust has you covered. They can even help you with investment options and online banking. At locations in Paris, Crispin, Georgetown, and Marshall, they're always ready with the services you need. Look them up online at longviewbt.com. The Paris Sports Network would like to give a big thank you to our affiliate sponsors for their support of Paris Tiger Athletics. The Mary Lupine family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Mark and Holly at Winans Farms, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Steve and Lynn Young.
Top of the seventh inning, 3 more outs for Cumberland, and then the Tigers will get a chance to get back in this. We're trailing by 1. The game was moving right along through the first 4 innings. Tigers were up 4-0. And then we quit throwing strikes. And it kind of fell apart for us.
That it did. So
It's almost 20-7 now. The Cumberland girls are practically at home. That's how long their game's been over.
as I say, they left a good while ago.
Showed a bunt, takes strike.
Let's see where we at, and this will be their pitcher, 34, Grant Keeson. What's Keyser done today? Struck out 3 times up.
Showed bunt again and failed. Strike 2.
Daugherty's still on the hill for us. There's a swing and a miss, and he's down.
Quick out.
So he's 0 for 4 today. We'll take that.
Strike on the first pitch, 0-1. One and one. I think they turned the lights on.
I think they are starting to come on, yep.
1 ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss.
2 up, 2 down. All right. This will be the bottom of the lineup. The number 9 hitter, right fielder Bryson Weber. He walked in the second.
Bloops this one over to second base. 1 hop, throw to first. Got him. Good stretch over there at first by Dunn. 1, 2, 3, go Cumberland. We'll be back with a bottom of the 7th. Tigers down by 1 right after this on the Paris Sports Network.
Farm Credit Illinois is a proud supporter of the Paris Tigers athletes and the surrounding farm families. Farm Credit blocks appraisal costs and lender fees and defends our borrowing members with free repricings as the market allows. Farm Credit helps farmers score with annual cash patronage. Team up with a cooperative helping farm families succeed and let us help lead your agricultural business to victory. Best of luck, Tigers, this sporting season.
Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris.
Bottom of the 7th inning. Tigers looking for a rally here as they trail by 1. Both teams shut down pretty quick in the bottom of the 6th and top of the 7th after scoring all kinds of runs from the 4th through the 6th. Keyser still out there for Cumberland, and leading it off for the Tigers should be Trapp, is it?
That's what my book says. I'm not sure who's actually coming up. I'm assuming it'll be Nathan. Looks like it. Yep, number 7, Nathan Trapp. He singled, laid down a sacrifice, walked, and scored. So let's see if he can't rip another single.
Takes the first one outside for a ball.
Or better yet, just rip one out there in a gap somewhere and run all day.
Ball 2. Lights really coming on out there now. There's a called strike. That'll make the count 2-1. Two and two. Swings and pops it up. Foul territory. The catcher under it. And couldn't get to it.
Wow, new life there for Nathan.
I think the pitcher wanted it. Catcher called him off, and
then the catcher couldn't make it. So
when that ball's straight up and you're spinning around down
Yeah,
there, man, that's a tough play.
I'd definitely back away unless I was Johnny Bench. I'd let that pitcher take it if he wants it.
Here's a 2-2. Called strike 3. 1 down.
This should be Sanders, I think.
Strike on the first pitch. Yep, that's Parker. Outside of the zone, 1-1. Nope, 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
There we go. There's a little shot through the right side.
All right, 1 on. A tying run now at first. 1 away for Drew Rogers. That one gets away, but the runner was not ready, so he's staying right there at first. Drew's due for a hit.
Yeah, he is, definitely.
Swing and a miss there. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 on and 1 away. Down by 1.
Fouled that one off, back out of play.
1 ball and 2 strikes. Goes down swinging. Two down.
All right, we're back to the top of the lineup, and Ty King. Ty chops that one foul over to the third base side.
Give him an 0-1 count. Lays off of that one. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, Ty singled in the first, struck out in the third, walked in the fourth, and walked in the fifth.
2 balls and 1 strike. Three and 1. Showing a good eye there. Ball
And
4.
he walks.
The winning run now at first base. Here comes Sebastian Doherty.
Well, Sanders is the tying run. He's on down at second. So Sebastian ripped a single last time up and knocked in 2.
That one gets away and the runners move up. Second and third with 2 away.
Now all we need is a single, and we'll go home with the W.
No. 2-0. Inside, 3-0. Starting to put some pressure on the pitcher here.
Yes, they are. And it's all self-induced, so.
Ball 4. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th inning. And Ethan Curl coming up to the plate. And Cumberland calls timeout. They definitely want to make sure everybody's on the same page here. I don't think they're going to change pitchers here for one batter. You have to wonder a school Cumberland's size how many pitchers they have anyways.
Yeah, really.
And they probably only got about 3 regular ones, you would think. At least for the varsity squad. All right, they're done and ready to go.
All right. Well, there's 2 outs, so Ethan can be the hero today.
They're not going to hold anybody. Ball on the first pitch.
See what's Ethan done today. He struck out in the first. He doubled in the third. He singled in the fourth. Struck out in the fifth. Ooh, had a healthy cut at that one. He wanted the end of the game right there.
That he did. 1-1 the count. Gets to the backstop. Rutter's coming. Throw home's not in time. The game's tied.
Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. The go-ahead run's down at third now. Well, the winning run's at third.
That's right. Three and 1. Came close. Checked his swing. And hit him.
Hit him.
I was thinking I would just throw the next pitch out. Walk him. Load the bases. And try to
get that force.
Get the force out.
Any place, yeah.
But I think I would have thrown it out the other direction.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have hit him.
No. So they were not trying to walk him there, obviously, but brings up Dunn with bases loaded. 2 out. Tie game, bottom of the 7th. Outside. Ball 1.
Outside gets away. Here comes the run. He's going to score.
And that's the ball game. Ty King with the winning run. He got a great jump. He was almost walking home when the pitcher threw the ball. So no problem coming in there for the score. Control issues plaguing both teams at the end of the game. Tigers able to take advantage of it. They win 9-8. We'll take a break. Be back in just a moment with some post-game stats here on the Paris Sports Network.
North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season. Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris. The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events. Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery. White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30.
Welcome back to the postgame show here on the Paris Sports Network. We're joined by Tiger head coach Creighton Tarr. Coach, congratulations on a win.
Yeah,
that was tough.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I saw they had a nice win yesterday against a team. I was a little worried.
I was a lot worried.
Here's the deal though. First and foremost in that game, I thought Roush started out pitched really well. Got to about 90 pitches, and you could tell he's getting tired, which we hadn't really got him that much. We kind of been building him up. He did a really good job. Throughout the whole game there, I really thought Carter did an excellent job behind the plate. I want to make sure I mention that because he took one off the inner knee. And think about taking a fastball off the inside of your knee and then going and catching. And he's going to tough it out and go 2 games tomorrow too, I'm sure. So that's worth noting.
I even saw him behind the plate as a sophomore at one point, telling outfielders,
he's
getting them
better.
into position,
And he's got an earpiece in now, so the coaches can talk to him. So he's like a coach on the field. But yeah, don't get me wrong, he's done a great job. The thing to me though that sticks out in this game, we had a lot of reason to quit. When we gave up the 5 spots and came back and tied it, and in the 3, we gave up 8 there, and in the 5th and 6th. We had a lot of reason to quit. We kept battling, and that was what I'm proud of. I think we got down to our last out, maybe.
Yep.
Sanders. We were struggling down to 2 strikes, and he shot one the other way, got on, and then just kind of rallied. And the one good thing about, we got guys that can run. Like Ty, for example, I knew that ball kicked away, he was going. I mean, it was that's what was going to happen.
He had a walk-in start. He was ready. He was ready to go.
Fundamentally, he did a really good job on that lead there. But like I said, we've got some some inexperience, and we're learning. I know that we probably didn't play our best game, but through 4.5 there, through 4 or 3, I should say. That was a really quick game. I thought, man, we're going to get home, watch NCAA tournament games tonight, and then you guys are still here at 7 o'clock, so I apologize about that. So, but, yeah, happy for the kids because, that could have went either way there.
And it was control that got us pitching.
Yeah.
We quit throwing as many strikes. We brought a few different guys in, and you're going to have some nights. You get a little cold out there. Maybe it's.
Yeah, you got to try to manage the pitch count with tomorrow. We have a doubleheader at Tri-County. We're going to be thin at pitching, but.
Does a pitch count reset weekly, or is it a running?
It's a running deal.
A running deal.
If you throw over 30, you can't throw the next day. For 45, you got 2 days. 60, 3 days. But yeah, I mean, I think the name of the game is strikes, right?
It is.
I think this is my 17th year coaching baseball here, and I still haven't figured out how to defend a walk. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I mean, there's no defense for that. So overall, for the most part, our defense was better today. It's cold. I mean, we've been starting to play so many games. We haven't as much practice, but we're getting better at it, and it's going to take some time. And there's times where Jeff and I just smile.
Yeah.
But I'm proud of they didn't quit, and that's the thing there, right? Like that was one that we'll look back at the end of the year and say, that was a fun one here on a Friday night. So,
all right, Coach.
I appreciate you guys doing it. That's awesome. Can't wait to watch it.
Good. Well, watch it with the sound down.
Yeah,
it might be better.
Yeah, good. You guys could maybe give me some tips and how to throw strikes a little bit better.
We point out the obvious real well.
All's good. Happy with the guys. Looking forward to tomorrow. Going to be cold, and told them dress warm and hit the baseball. So,
all right. Thanks, Coach.
Guys.
Good luck
Thank
tomorrow.
you very much.
As Tiger head coach Creighton Tarr checking in with after a Tiger victory tonight, 9-8. The Tigers win in the bottom of 7. Lenny, you want to run down some stats for us real quick, and we'll get home.
All right. Well, Ty King led things off. He had a single, 3 walks, 2 RBIs, and scored a run. Sebastian Doherty had a run, a single, 2 walks, and 3 RBIs. Ethan Curl had a single, a double, and an RBI. Sean Dunn, where's the goose egg today? He went 0 for 4. Carter Easton scored a run. I think he was hit by the pitch, and like Coach was talking about, and that had to sting on the inside of the knee there. So, but his
Yeah, the courtesy runner there.
Courtesy runner come around and scored for him. So, Kipton Bradford, he scored a run and had a beautiful sacrifice. Let's see, where am I at? Nathan Trapp had a run, a hit, another beautiful sacrifice, and a walk. Parker Sanders scored 3 runs, had a walk, was hit by a pitch, and had a hit. Drew Rogers went 0 for 3, and Caleb Brinkley came in and pinch hit for him one time, had a walk, and scored a run. So the Tigers, like you said, came away with a 9-8 win. So
Yeah, Doherty comes in relief. He'll get credit for the win. And the Tigers gear up for a doubleheader tomorrow. The Lady Tigers have a doubleheader here at home as well tomorrow.
it's kind of a round-robin thing, though, because I think they play Robeson the first game, and then I think Robeson and Westville play, and then I think
they come
Paris
back and
plays,
play Westville.
Yeah. So
a lot going on for
Definitely.
the boys and girls tomorrow. I want to thank all the sponsors for making this broadcast possible and for everybody that viewed tonight. For Lenny Irwin, I'm BJ Pheasant. You've been watching Paris Tiger Baseball here on the Paris Sports Network. Good night, everyone.
You've been listening to Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by Cornerstone Building Brands, Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home, Seed Solutions with Chip and Bethany Keys, Longview Bank and Trust, Moody Farms, State Farm Agent Terry Elliston, Illini FS, Savoya's Pizza, Edgar County Community Foundation, Country Financial Agents Jim Blue and Mark Gladding, Lake Ridge Christian Church, Ingram's Waste Disposal, The Skating Rink with CJ and Mary Jo Becker, North American Lighting, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Templeton Funeral Home, and White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning. And our affiliate sponsors, Steve and Lynn Young, Mary Lou Pine Family, Paul and Kathy Porter, Winans Farms, Mark and Holly Winans, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Jim and Kay Taylor, and Step Farms and Excavation.